This video is about bullying. Um, I think that when we feel like we're supported, we sometimes lose sight that we may actually be being the bullies. And I think that when we take political arguments or cultural or social arguments and we bring them into a personal space with somebody, you're now bullying that person because inherently you're taking an entire social argument and you're putting it against that person. What do I mean? Some of you might get mad about the person I'm about to talk about. J.K. Rowling. First, I just want, how many of you have literally been just touched by her life? And, like, she is seriously, like, it's like a trope. If you're LGBTQ, you have to, like, it's like on the checklist of LGBTQ. Do you like Harry Potter? All right, I don't know that you are. I don't trust you. I'm kidding. My point is, I haven't paid much attention to all the different trans things that she said over the years, because the second that stuff started happening, I knew. I knew because I had a sister that I had a big argument and shattered our relationship over the same argument. And I was wrong. And the concerns that J.K. Rowling has are coming true. We can see it, and if you decide that you want to open your eyes and look into different things that are happening in our prison systems, various ways that healthcare is being demanded for access, the overall fact that it seems as though trans women now speak on behalf of women's rights. Was she wrong? At one point I was looking through some of the tweets that she was saying, and I never really even saw something that I would be offended by. If you go there looking for something to be offended by, sure, you'll be offended because you're going to read what she's saying as her calling you a man, and that's not what she's saying at all. She just understands that there's a difference, and she understands that this is a very rapidly evolving situation, and she has concerns, which everybody is allowed to have concerns. As soon as she started vocalizing those concerns, she has been bullied into this fortress of, oh my god, I don't even know what to say. Even with all the assault and stuff that I've seen going at her over the years, I've seen recent messages from her, and she still doesn't seem that transphobic. And again, I used to be super hard left, so this is just me kind of realizing some of the dumb stuff I had been saying for a long time. And one of the things that I said was, oh, okay, so she just went and made Albus Dumbledore gay to try to make it, and no, she went to do that, and she did that, and she retroactively made him gay because she was trying to send a peace flag that she doesn't hate us, she just has concerns. And we've turned on her as a society. We've had the actors and actresses come out and say in droves, and yeah, this woman was like, I love her stuff. And like, you know, if you're going to characterize someone based off a few tripped up words, then that's really unfair, considering if you look at the general message of her entire work, it is about accepting different people and not judging people. So, I don't even remember what my original point was, other than try to take a step back and not bully people all the time. Another thing that I had seen this one was the man versus bear versus woman versus pig versus climate. I'm making a South Park joke. The man versus bear versus woman thing. And I understand it. I get the joke. I understand it. But the reality is that a lot of men really started to feel something about that. And then the reaction was to make fun of men more. And then, in the same hand that you're saying, can we please have men express emotion and try to say things healthily? And then when they try to say, hey, I'm not like that, you're really kind of being mean, it's bullying. Like, who can win? Who can win in today's society? The people who used to be bullied have become the bullies. Again, I came from pretty left, and I used to get butthurt pretty easily and get really offended by things that I just take a step back and I'm like, why was I getting offended by that? Why was I getting offended by that? And then some of the things, I start looking at it and I just start looking at, these people aren't saying something offensive. They're saying the scientific statement, and now we're bullying them over it until the point where they feel like they can't even state facts. It's at a point now where people, when they try to state factual things, they get bullied over it. This isn't okay behavior. This is not okay that we behave this way. This is something rampant in the TQ community. I'm just going to call it the TQ community. It used to just be the trans, but now it's been overrun, and I don't even know how to unmess that up. It's been so overrun that intersex people that we used to always quote about the natural trans, yeah, they're the I. They left our done craziness. We are a blight upon society at this point because of the way that we have pushed things and the way that we're acting. We are children that need to grow up now.